guys, how you doing? We've got a Tizer today. Very nice. So, Sunday chill. Thanks for joining us last night. I had quite a few people. And yeah, I did notice that keyboard's a little bit quiet again on the bottom. So I'm going to have to re-level the sounds and see where we can go. I might actually do a different way around it. I might actually plug the thing in the back, instead of plugging it into the back of the keyboard so it's the output, I might actually plug it into the headphone socket. So I've got the headphone sockets going into the mixer, then I can mix it there. I can actually have headphones on, or actually I can monitor it through the stereo, but I'll have a more controllable level of keyboard sounds. Instead of leveling them off gently and separately, I will fix the volume to a certain level and control it through the mixer, and also I should be able to control it through the software. Hopefully then that will level off everything, but the good thing about that is there will be no sound coming through it at all, which will please somebody upstairs, because she just looks for an excuse now. That's a minute ago actually. I didn't take my notice. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, trying to do it that way. One way it will keep it quiet upstairs a little bit better for somebody to get sleep. And then basically what I'll do is I'll have more control over it. It'll be strange because there'll be no sound in there coming from the speakers. But we'll see how it comes. If it doesn't sound right, I'll change that. But I'll have that ready for next week anyway. Somebody wants to go to bed at 8 o'clock for some reason, and it always puts a pain in the arse for me. Then I can't make any noise. Strange being a prisoner in your own house at the age of 62. Yeah, I found them chords. They're quite easy. You've got, what was that? D minor, and you got a B, and you got a C. And most of that song that I did today, just then, was all in that. So I start from here on the B, and we go to C. Hang on, I can't remember what. In fact, there are the chords basically the Pet Shop boys use, because it's such an easy one to work. You've got D minor, then you got B, and then you go back to C, and you just do that, rotating it just like that. it's that way. So you do that one. Then you go to that one, which is the B. That gives a blend in. It's not actually a chord, it blends it in. And then if you go to this one, you go E back to the C. And the only other one you use is this one. So you bring the three sounds there, and then you just keep them down and bring that up. So it's simple as that. You don't have to move these at all. And then back again. Then that same chord again, you see, so all you do is keep them down, bring that one there, and it goes to an A minor. Just like that. Okay, you guys at the Tyrus, because I'm admin for Tyrus UK on the Facebook page, this is a handy little thing to have. When they changed over the Music Finder stuff, we had an update. So we got the update on the keyboard and did a bit of that. And then, of course, everything was in code. So then they printed out this piece of paper here, and you could download it. And what it does, it tells you what style and what would go with what. And I printed it all out. and basically, there's loads of different. You've got 1,800 and 1,800 different styles. Worldwide styles of everything, and it actually tells you in this book what song would go with what beat, and it's ever so easy. It was a little. If you go to the Yamaha site themselves, I think they actually still do the download for this book, and if you're anything like me and you got around to printing it. I printed out about, I don't know, 170 pages, I think, at the time. So I've got all the actual thing here, like, you know. I mean, you've got that word plot. Let's have a look. We've got loads of things here. They're a bit hiss and miss. So what I've got to do is try and figure out the way it's come out. It's actually done it by the title, I think, and not the John. So it's actually come out wrong. So what I have to do is find out where all the right beats are, put them in a beat system, and put them all together as a fine first. So what that is you hit the Music Finder, and then you basically sort by style, or you can sort by beat, or you can sort by tempo, or you can sort by music. Sort by tempo is quite an interesting one, because what you could do there is you can start playing something, and then when you go, you press the next button up. So you'd do, let's have a look, we'd go on to this one. Now this starts it off really, really slow. So you'll be playing away. And then what you can do then, it goes 72, which is on the same beat, so you can press this one. Changes over to a different style, but keeps the same tempo. Just change up the beat. So yeah, your beat is basically, you can have it ascending or you can have it speeding up, so you can either have it quick or slow. at your first start. So the fastest that they recommend at the moment on this is 172. Don't know what it is. It's a take for take. Another stock problem. So that would be the fastest you'd be doing it, and then basically if you went right down a bit further, then it goes to the slowest. So if you go to the slowest, and what you could do is you could start off with the slowest and then build it onto the next one, and it would still keep steadily building up, but you'd have different styles. I've often thought about trying that one. So this is in beats by descending or ascending, beats ascending, beat descending. Got your tempo lock on. So what that does is that locks onto the tempo. So if I go to here, 172, this would take the tempo lock off. Bit of a jazz one, really. Yeah, 172, you see. Or with the beat lock off, you can bring it down. So this is one down to 94 then. So then you've gone from a jazz to a country. And then you can go from a bluegrass up to a bluegrass, which is one even quicker. Almost as the intro. There you go, this one. So you see what I mean? You can actually change the speed by going up and down on your screen here. So if we went from bluegrass to 150 and changed it down to a 126, automatically slows down, jumps into the bluegrass again, but 126. In the same beat and the same chords. I'm mostly using a lot of the same chords, and what I do is basically see how many different sounds I can make out of the same chords. So you might have recognised that, but in a different beat. And then you got 120, so you've gone even further down, even slower. But you've got a Mexican beat. I've got to learn that one. Yeah, we ain't done that one for a long time. Okay, so, and then we can go even slower by just bringing it down to the next one. So there you go, that's roughly how you can do it by finding things through the beat. But you can also change the ascending orders and sort the music finder by descending. So basically, what have we got here? We've got tempo. So this is 160. No, this is actually 68. 68, gosh, that's slow. Press the button. automatically unlocks itself and goes straight onto the lock on tempo. Lovely sound of the Wurlitzer there. So that's that one, which is on the slow rock. That was 100. That was only 68 on the beat tempo. The next one is still 68, but it'll change and go straight into an intro on a different sound. So press the enter button. Automatically does that, you see. If you take it off the lock, then it'll just jump straight in. But if you put the lock on, it'll bring it into an intro first. So you can go from Beautiful World, which was a 6x8 slow rock on the 6x8 beat on a 68 tempo, and then you can go still on the same beat and the same tempo, but you can change this thing down here, and as long as you've got the lock off, it will give a nice little intro. And that was onto a love song. Well, it says love song, but I just made that one up myself. So it's kind of weird, really. You know, it just depends how you want to do it. But what I did, I actually printed out all these, and then basically what I can do is just find them all. I think I've put them all in the right order, because what I've done is done it by I've done it by style, I think. So all the styles are all together, and that's basically when I put the thing on here, change this by style, the button on the side here, and also descending order would it be. So the first one would be 72. That's that one there, the old view. So bring that one down to there. Oh, there it is. That's Zork. So that's the other side of the road. Zork is the last one on there. So I've done that ascending. So there's gone up there. So we're now on 12x8 ballad, and now I've got exactly what's here. That's in the actual. That's in the book here. So I can actually go find something here and then go visit in that. So you Taurus guys, get yourself on the Yamaha site and download this. It'll help you a heck of a lot, because what it does, it tells you. Yeah, it's a bit keen, this phone. You've only got to say, and it gets in there like. Oh, Dorian's in there, Rob's in there. Carlos, how you doing, mate? Hope the weather's good. It's as usual, raining like a lot out here. But I hope you're enjoying the music. As you know, my name's Steve Francis. I'm never on a listening live, can't read music, but basically these are tuned to 432, not 440, and that makes me able to play more of the white notes than the black notes. Black notes I only slide the keyboard, as if you're playing an instrument, or if you're playing something like a no, you need something. No, that's not quite right. But if say you were playing strings, and you want it to slide through up a string and out a string as a sliding effect, you use the black bits, and you and depending on how far away you are from the black note, it would slide. And that's how I do that, and that's why most all the keys are played in 432. Gives a warmer and smoother sound. It's either good for the ears, it's very good for the ears, and it's good for the health. So yeah, that's why we do that. A lot of people have asked me why we're playing 432, because just Google it. It's very good for you. I play the old orchestra tunings, and by playing by ear, I can actually play by ear without even thinking about it now. And most of the time I don't even program these things. Well, I don't program it. I mean, I basically just listen to the beat and then make something up. Same as the ones upstairs, they're all tuned into 432. And what you call one of these 432 musicians. So I can't play in a band. There's no way I can play in a band, because they won't tune their set off tuned to 432. We've tried that, it doesn't work. And the only way they can do it is follow me. I suppose it's a bit unique, really, when you think of it, but I don't know. I love it. I've done it since I was age 6. Okay. I like that, that's nice. Let's do a bit of random searching, shall we? Let's go find something. Another thing what I do is, because you've got a separate folder here for favourites, on your main screen you've got 180 I'll have to show you this with my head camera on sometime. You've got 180 beats on here that show up like a big 7-inch TV screen like here on the keyboard, and you can just basically wheel this thing. You see me wheel this thing, and then you press enter, and what it does, it changes all these to what that instrument would be good for that sound, and the beat and everything does it all for you. And all you've got to do is hum the tune in your head and play it with these. And then what you do is you change it over to your favourites. So then you've got a tab here from left and right. So go to right into the next folder, and that's all your favourites. So you take them from one, put them into the other, and then basically you can just keep them the same, or you can actually rename them. So it gives you that option. And when they're in the favourites, it's like you've got your own copy of that one. So you can change that around. You can't on the main screen, which is like a computer anyway, but you can on there, like. So there you go. But we have to keep it low because someone is just a pain in the arse some days. That's nice. I like that, that's cool. Okay, let's do 60 speed then. That's a bit of an organish there. So this is a 116 and a 4x4 and a 60s beat, and it's a bit of Fernando. Okay, a bit of foot tata. That's the speed it recommends, but I only seem to go a bit quicker than that. The rhythm don't seem right though, it needs to be a lot quicker than that. Let's do a tap. The gear. got any more 60s in there? Actually, we've not locked it off because we're going a bit quick now. We are actually going 154, where we should be only be doing 126. Yeah, 176. We want to be down to 124. 124, coming in a little bit. About 120. So then you go from the 60s beat, which you've been in all the way through, and just probably transposed one beat up. Now I'm going to hit the enter bar here. I'm going to the 60s rock, so it's gone from 120 to 154. Whether it is because I play it a lot faster than that, I don't know. We're getting into the style of going quite quick. But that seems slow to me. That's 154 on a hard day's night. See, I'd go a little bit quicker than that. I would run it a little bit. I'd take it at 120. A minute, where are you? 154. Yeah, I'd go it to about there. we go down a bit further, gives you another intro, another bit of a Beatles one. Goes into a different beat, same beat, 154, different style. So basically you could be like a DJ and keep going and going and going, really. All the way up to this one. And then you steadily get into, from the 60s, you go into the 70s, and then you can do a variation from there. Like it's kind of fun. You run into the 70s now, you see. Yeah, it's kind of fun. So we're back to the 60s. We've gone from the 70s, jumped into the 70s, the disco one. This is the Rubettes. Quite a big fist. See, that's even slower. Oh yes, it's really slow, that one is. I want it to 185. This is the boots are made for walking, 102. Okay, so now we've gone from these boots were made for walking to a country one, a 1-3-2 on the beat, and it's locked in because I took the tempo lock off. So that what that does, it keeps the lock. If you come off a song that's 180 and you want it to go to 130, you take the lock off. A lot of people get this confused. If you put the lock on and you go from 180 and you go to a slow song, it still stays the same. So you need that lock off, definitely, guys. That's it. Oh, it's that one, 184. So I really want a bit more faster. Here we go. Gone from the 70s, jumping up to the 80s. This is Radio Gaga. Bit of Radio Gaga. If we're in the 80s, we've got to have a power rock. This is Living on a Prayer. thank you to the Music 20 beat. Thanks guys for watching me. Hope you enjoyed it. Been a bit chill out for you guys. So yeah, if you like the sort of music I do, check it out on BANDCAMP. That's where you'll find me. 32 albums, 320 songs. Each album's now £1, which is basically, I'm keeping them that low so then I can spread it around the world better. Or if you want the whole 320 songs, which is the 32 albums, £9. You know, can't go wrong, can you? They are digital downloads, I must admit, though. So you can listen to it on you can download them for free, and you also can listen to them anywhere else. So there's no sort of block on that. You don't have to subscribe to it. That's the good thing about it. That's why I've come off these stupid Spotify things. Basically, you've got it. Back to the old days when you used to download them. Remember that? Before this stupid streaming came out. So yeah, there you go. And if you want to know anything about the keyboards or any of these keyboards, or you just send me a line and I'll try and answer the question. I do run Casio. No, I actually do run Casio. I run Casio UK, and I also run Tyrus UK on the Facebook pages. I'm the admin. Come along, and you do probably have to have a keyboard because we do talk a lot of technical stuff on there. We don't have no selling because the simple reason is if someone sold something and someone scammed someone, then basically we get back to the group, and I don't want any of that. So I've got 3,000 members on there at the moment, and basically if people do start mucking about, then they're just out straight away. There's no sort of rule with my you either enjoy the group and go with the group, or you basically try and scam me and then you're out and blocked, so you won't get back in again. Harsh, but it's old school and it works. Don't have no scammers on there at all, funny enough, because I'm on there every day. So Tyrus UK let me get on with it, and also Casio UK let me get on with it because there was loads of scammers on there before and people just couldn't see it. I said, look, if you can't do the job, give me the work and I'll do it for you. And it's so easy. It's just common sense, like. But no technical stuff on the Technics, this thing, because it's quite technical. Anything you need doing or anything you need to ask about things doing there's lots of members on there that'll show you. There's videos on there, people playing. That's another good thing. We don't have singing because that's not anything to do with the keyboard, that ain't. It's just playing the keyboards. So there's loads of members all around the world, and they come on there. And also the Casios, a lot of people on the Casios and all that, which is pretty cool. But when we get the odd ones that come up trying to preach and all that, no, we don't have you, mate. We don't do preaching on here. Casio might be in Africa or low countries like that, basically. Well, the cheaper models anyway. Nothing like that one upstairs. So yeah, also that one upstairs, I'll be doing headcam videos and showing people how it all works. I've done one or two. If you check out my YouTube link, there's one or two links that show you how I play the Casios up there, and I think there's one for the Technics and all. So I will be doing some more. But yeah, ask me some questions and we'll see if we can help you out, guys. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the music. This will be basically on YouTube later on once I've sorted out the copyrights, because obviously there was one or two possibly copyrights there, although I've then what you have to do, you have the option of scrubbing it altogether, because someone said it's copyrighted. So basically you've got to delete it, or basically you can have it on, but they get all the actual royalties and everything, so you don't get nothing out of that. So what I thought, well, why should I play it for someone to get the money out of the royalties, even if I do it? If I played it terribly, they wouldn't be on my back. But because I play it pretty good, and it sounds pretty good because it's in that 432 frequency that's tuned to the ears, yeah, I get copyrights or threatened copyright. So what I basically do is I just blank it out. There's no good mucking about or fighting over it. So you might see them blanked out. Once I blank them out, then I put them on YouTube, and you see the other version. So the people that listen to me on the night today hear what's here. If you listen to it back on YouTube in about 3 or 4 days, once I've sorted everything out, sometimes it goes through, sometimes it don't. Then basically you'll see the gaps. Nothing I can do about it. It's just the way that the music business operates. But there you go. Never mind. Okay, well, thanks a lot for joining me. I will see you in the week. See you guys.